Hi guys, welcome back to the Real Pony Girls YouTube channel. Today we are competing at the Duck Alley Derby at the Spurwing Cross Country course in Meridian, Idaho. I'm riding Flint and we are competing at the beginner novice level. This will be somewhat interesting because I have never ridden Flint in a dressage test or trained for dressage, and he has never seen a cross country course. But I think it's going to be fun. Flint is a very enjoyable horse to ride, even when he doesn't know what he's doing. He's very agreeable and he'll just kind of galump along in his own manner. And it's going to be fun. So first is dressage, followed by stadium jumping, followed by cross country jumping, which is my absolute favorite. So we'll see you in the ring. So here is Flint. We are doing beginner novice test A. And so we come in on the broken center line. So at the center of the arena, we turn right and head for M. And the idea is to have your horse travel in nice straight lines. Now Flint was a little uncertain about these whiteboards in the corner there between M and C. He actually thought about stepping over the board because he wasn't sure what I wanted him to do about them. And it got a little bit better throughout the test as he understood that they marked some kind of a barrier that we weren't going to step over. But he asked me a couple of times, actually, if I needed him to step over. So right now we're in our 20-meter circle at E, which he actually did a decent job of responding to what track I wanted him on. And here we pick up our left lead, which we do get our circles a little bit wonky, and he's certainly not in contact as a dressage horse is supposed to be, but again, he's being fairly obedient and quiet, and he's very consistent across the board throughout this test. We made a decent transition between F and B, and now I'm preparing to get him to walk. Now, the test calls for a medium walk right here, which is supposed to be a bit more of a forward marching walk, and I pushed a little bit too much and he started trotting, so that was a mistake there, which cost me some. Now, HXF is free walk, which is, again, supposed to have a little bit more energy in it. You can see I'm kind of wiggling with my seat to try and get him to step out a little bit more, and take some rein, take some stretching. And he really doesn't know what I'm talking about, so he's just kind of walking. And then between F and A, we make our transition back to medium walk, which just means more in contact, and we need him to march a little bit. But Flint doesn't really march, at least not naturally. I could probably teach him how, but he doesn't really do that on his own, so he's just genially walking. And we had a pretty nice, actually, transition to the trot at K. And here's our next 20-meter circle, which wasn't anything close to 20 meters. He really chopped an oval on that side. He didn't respond very well to my directing him out on that half of the circle. The second half of the circle was much better, I felt. But still, geometry is a struggle. And then I asked him for his right lead in this corner between H and C. Unfortunately, he did not give me his right lead. He gave me his left lead. As soon as I figured it out, I put him down to the trot and then asked again, and he was able to fix it for me. But that, again, it threw the geometry of the circle way off, having to pull him down and fix the lead. And then between M and B, we transition down to a trot, and he's a little bit bouncier, and he's very relaxed. We didn't get tense marked anywhere on this test. We're almost done. K, we head for X, which is in the center of the arena, and then we will turn towards the judge and halt and salute on G, which is an imaginary letter between S and M in the center of the arena. He did not stop square, but he was immobile, and I was really pleased with him. Again, we didn't get tense marked anywhere. We got a lot of needs more energy, needs more forward, more energy, more forward. But he was very quiet, and
polite, and we actually scored 40.56, which is my personal best.
But he did really well. He was very obedient and he was quite nice. And he made me laugh in there a couple of times. Or not laugh, because that's not dignified, and dressage is dignity. But it did make me chuckle a little bit. And now we are going on to our show jump round. We just, we finished with dressage. We put Flint on the trailer with snacks. And we watched show jump a little bit, memorized that pattern. And right now we are walking our cross-country course. So this is jump 1, which is kind of like a little tricaner style log. It's very small. There's no way that's anywhere close to 2'7", but that is fine. Moving on.
So here we are starting our show jump. That little tink tink is their version of a bell, which means I have 45 seconds to start the course. I went ahead and used some of that time and just cantered Flint around the outside of the ring, just so you could kind of see some of the scary standards and stuff. And then when I get back over here, I'm going to go ahead and turn and line him up and aim him for jump number 1 in between these 2 flags here. And he knocked the rail down. First thing, he was a little bit not ready to do that, and he just ticked the front rail off the oxer with his fronts. So, and then there he really wanted to drift out because that's the brake area behind us, you see there. But he did manage jump number 2, and then we have A and B on 3, and 4 he really overjumped, I'm not sure why. And now we circle back around to our left and do 5, which is another oxer. There we go. And then 6 and 7. Another oxer, which he again left up. And then we have 8, which is closer to the camera right here, which he did beautifully, but crossfired on the backside. And then we have 3 more jumps left. We do this is 9A, and he just took that rail with his back feet, I mean. And then I totally forgot where 10 was, and then saw it on my left side and squiggled him in there at the last second, but he managed to jump it and leave it up.
Okay, show jumping. Was a little bit, I wish he hadn't have clunked those 2, but that's okay. He actually did really well when I needed him to save me, because I came off of 9B and completely forgot where jump number 10 was. And then I saw the 10 right there, and then I was like, oh, oops, 10's right here, my bad. And he obeyed my steering, and we squiggled around in there and got to it at a terrible distance on a angled jump, but he managed it and it kept it up, so I was really proud of him right there. And now the last thing for today is our cross-country round. Sorry, Beth. as always, I had a blast out on the cross-country course. I get really into it and I yell a lot, but it's really, really fun. And there are no rules against that in cross-country. And he did the water okay. He really did his absolute best on the last 3 jumps. He was really nice. He got moving a bit better and he got over the jumps with a little more efficiency. We did have 2 refusals. One was on the second jump, and then the other was on the jump number 6, which was a steeplechase style jump. It was a rounded top with some brush on the top of it, and that was a bit scary. I did have to come back around and reapproach that one, but he did it perfectly in the second go, and I'm really pleased with how he did. He's got to understand the game a bit, and it's really exciting to see what he does next time around. So that's it for today. We are going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time. Anno, Domini, Gloria.